What? Maybe I'm live on the underground. So wanted to let everyone know both on YouTube and Facebook. So that's why I'm doing this second little video. I've already announced this on Facebook, the underground. Turned my petition in, got more signatures than I needed. And the reason you do that is because just in case someone who signed your petition wasn't registered to vote, or for some reason their address didn't fall in the city limits. I'm pretty sure everyone that I had signed my petition is both of those, registered to vote, and for sure their address falls in the city limits. No other council nominees yet, or no other council candidates have turned in their petition yet, but that doesn't mean anything. You can turn your petition in all the way till January 27th. The only reason you want to turn your petition in sooner than later is because you're only allowed to sign 3 petitions for council, and you're only allowed to sign 1 petition for mayor. And so, you know, a lot of these people and a lot of these circles intermingle. I doubt very many people will have the same people sign petitions that I had signed petitions, because my voter base is coming from an entirely different select group of people in Woodland Park. The question will be, does social media work? Because the only way I'm going to get elected in this election is if social media actually works, if it actually touches voters, if people who are active voters in the community are engaging in on social media and or have been following the underground. I'm not going to try to go get business owners to hang signs for me. I do have a couple people that said they would get those signs made if I want them. And so I may get some signs made for just select people that want to put them up in on their property. But other than that, I'm going to campaign directly on social media, around the social media atmosphere of Woodland Park. I know that I have a worldwide viewership, but I also know a lot of people on the Woodland Park Underground are very much Woodland Park citizens. They've been active members in the community, and they'll continue to watch the underground. Other than that, the hard part begins. The easy part's over. 25 signatures in Woodland Park. Man, I can find 25 people that just want to see what happens when I get on the ballot to sign. Oh, push play on that. I'm sorry. My daughter got mad because I paused her Barbie show. So, yeah, the easy part is over. The 25 signatures, done, easy. It was really easy to get them. It was real cool to meet some new people. I actually met 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 6, 8 people who signed my petition that I have met maybe, or I've recognized them, but they aren't necessarily friends of mine, but they are very active and very concerned about the state of Woodland Park, the state of the politicians, the state of the politics that's going on. I also had a pretty good long conversation with one of the, I'll tell you who it is. I'm not trying to hide. He's not trying to hide. He's been very open to talk to me. I had a 2-hour conversation with Noel Sawyer. Noel Sawyer is actually running for mayor, but he's also an active council member. And if he doesn't get elected mayor, he still retains his seat on council. So it would be somebody that I potentially could be working with over the next 4 years. If, either way, he becomes mayor and I work with him, or I become a council member. And listen, I am under no illusion that there is a very strong possibility that I don't get elected. Now, the last election, there were a lot of council people, there were a lot of candidates running for council, and some very awesome guys were running for council, but they weren't known entities in town. This year, and then there were people that were running for council that had already been on council. There are people that were running for council that were already politicians. And so, or they were known in the community, like Kelly Case, real known in the community. One, she worked for the city. She's a realtor in the community. Hillary LaBar obviously carries the same last name as a lot of people who try to influence things in the city, a lot of, a landlord in the city, or, her last name carries some recognition because of her father-in-law. And so there were some people that were running that everybody was known. I was going to run for mayor, and I actually backed out of the race because people came to me and was like, we really don't want Val Carr to be mayor. And if you run, you are probably going to take votes from Neil Levy. And so as part of trying to actually do the best thing for our city, I chose to back out for more than one reason, but that was one of the reasons. And that was to make sure that Val didn't become mayor. It would not have been a good place for Val to be mayor. It's not a good place for him to be mayor now. He is running for mayor. I will not endorse Val Carr for mayor. I'll tell you, I've been open about that. I don't think he's a good person, and I don't think he will make a good mayor. But other than that, I'll talk about some other people. Kelly Case is running for mayor. Noel Sawyer's running for mayor. Darvin. Well, Darvin now is an interesting candidate because he actually picked up 2 ballot initiatives. He picked up a ballot initiative to get his name on for mayor, and he picked up a ballot initiative for city council. Now, he can only turn in 1. He can't turn in 2. He can only turn 1 in. And rumor has it that he is going to run for mayor. Now, Darvin has been involved in city council before. He is actually a sitting city council member that he just got appointed a few months ago because Carol Harvey tuck-tailed and ran. She had to resign. She wanted out. She had made an embarrassment of herself and an embarrassment of the council. She really degraded some citizens here in Woodland Park that had volunteered their time on committees, and it just wasn't a good look. I am happy about that. She attacked me personally. She called me a propagandist. She called me a domestic terrorist. And I'm happy she's gone. The city council is a better city council because she's gone. Darvin was appointed city council, but he has to give that term up because he's just appointed for the last section of Carol Harvey's appointment. So he's rerunning for council and or mayor. I don't know which one he's chose. He's actually picked up petitions for both. Rumor has it he's going to run for mayor, which means you would have Darvin, Noel Sawyer, Val Carr, and Kelly Case running for mayor. Running for council, I can tell you who's running for council because this is public information. Running for council is Don Dezelman, Dezellem. He works at Walmart. I'm voting for Don. Don's getting my vote. I don't know Don personally as far as we haven't hung out, had coffee, drank a beer together, but Don has sold me electronics for 10 plus years. He is a working man in Woodland Park. He'll have a working man's attitude, and he'll bring a working man's logic to situations. He's been working in Woodland Park for a long time. I don't want to quote how long, but he's been working in Woodland Park, been a part of Woodland Park for a long time. So Don is running for council. Robert Zulaga, Zuluaga. Oh, shoot. I got to go. I got to go meet some citizens about some other stuff. Crap. I got to go. Don's running. Robert's running. Michael Dalton's running. Rusty Neal is running. So Rusty Neal, Don, and Robert. Rusty Neal is military. Don is a working man. Robert is a Karis graduate. I'm just a dad with a phone. Hey, thanks for watching. Hey, I'll be back. I got to go meet with some folks. We'll talk more about what's happening in the political realm of Woodland Park soon.